Hello everyone, Juggalozen back at it again, Schlub and Numbit. Back with another installment of Schlub Unboxes. This time, we got Outlaws of Thunder Junction bundle, huh? With this crazy belt buckle, thumb on the belt buckle looking there right here. Yeah. So let's see here. It's got 9 play boosters, and it's supposed to have the key to the vault, which I remember being a good card. Got some foils. Let's see if the foils are actually different, because they've been doing the full art foils, which is interesting, and the spin down. So let's crack her open and find what we find. Oh, that was terrible. What's in there? Okay. There's a cactus planeswalker symbol. It's probably the same on the other side because they've gotten lazy, in my opinion. Hippers. Alright, so we get this out of here. And then is there a... Yes, there is. So oh! Jesus. So there's loot. What's going on with the eyes? What is going on with the eyes? What is that reflected in the eyes? Oh, it's Vraska. Oh, that's weird. They're putting so much attention on this little schmuck. They want this to be their mascot. Alrighty, so let's see. There's Tenebones and some counters and some more stuff and Rectos and other counters. And then we have this thing and no little box. I don't like that. I don't like that they got rid of that little box. So there's the Outlaws of Thunder Junction spin down. Is this supposed to be Sandy? That's the best thing I can think of. Alright. Here we go. So let's see here. Empanada paper. Gosh, I can't crack this stuff for anything though. Alright, so there's the key to the vault. 2-drop artifact equipment. Whenever your creature deals combat damage to a player, look at that many cards from the top of your library. You may exile a non-land card from among them, put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. You may cast the exiled card without paying its mana cost. Without paying its mana cost. Oh Lord, this card! God. You would think that that would be the treasure. So that, oh, damn. Oh, that is sweet. What? Where's my island? That's bullshit. Oh. My pack pools better make up for this shit. So, what is this? Get back in there, you dirty... You know what? Empanada paper is not good for reuse. And... let's see here. And then you... So, are you... Okay, so it looks like they have non-foil versions of the full art lands. Planes. See, there's... I got gypped a foil island, man. That is sadness. That is much, much sadness. Okie dokie, here we go. Play boosters. Let's see if I get some of that big score action. I hit some of the big score. But here we go. Here we go. Is there a Japanese pull tab on this? No, no Japanese pull tab. Okay, so here we go. Wanted Griffin. I'm not going to read this because I've done very little following of this set. Unscrupulous Contractor. I'll just read the ones that I think are interesting, usually from the uncommons. 3-drop Human Assassin. When it enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice a creature. If you do, target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life. Huh. Alright. Metamorphic Blast. With Spree until end of turn, target creature becomes a white rabbit with base power and toughness 0/1. Target player draws 2 cards. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Emergent Haunting. At the beginning of your end step, if you haven't cast a spell from your hand this turn, and Emergent Haunting isn't a creature, it becomes a 3/3 spirit creature with flying in addition to its other types. You get pay 3 to Surveil. Fortune, Loyal Steed, 3-drop, 2/4. When it enters the battlefield, scry 2. When it attacks while saddled at end of combat, exile it and up to 1 creature that saddled it this turn. Then return those creatures to the battlefield under their owner's control. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I kind of like that. So that's 1 rare. Got a big score, but a shitty one. Rest in peace. That's a reprint. 2-drop. Exile all graveyards if a card or token would be put into a graveyard from anywhere. Exile it instead. Then we got Essence Capture reprint. And this is a downgrade, isn't it? Wasn't Essence Capture a rare? Maybe I'm wrong. Counter target creature spell, put a +1 counter on up to 1 target creature you control. And then we have a foil Ariad's Lullaby. And then a regular Forest. Okay, so that's 1 big score. And we got it. Whoops. We'll just put you there. Don't care. And we continue. Voted most likely to bring back Bandit. So there's a Crown Violent Cacophony. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Crown Violent Cacophony and draw a card. Okay, that's kind of cool. Outlaw Stitcher. Enters the battlefield, create a 2/2 blue and black zombie rogue creature token, then put 2 +1/+1 counters on that token for each spell you've cast this turn, other than the first. Oh, that's cool for like a plotted up turn. Luxurious Locomotive. I remember something about this one. Whenever Luxurious Locomotive attacks, create a treasure token for each creature that crewed it this turn. Crew 1 activate only once each turn. What? When it attacks, create a treasure token for each creature that crewed it. Crew 1. Interesting. Why is it for each creature? I don't understand that. Concealed Courtyard. Okay, so there's a land reprint. Lands are always good. Buried in the Garden. Exile target non-land permanent you don't control until Buried in the Garden leaves the battlefield. Whenever enchanted land is tapped for mana, its controller adds an additional 1 mana of any color. Wow, I don't remember that card. Huh. Outlaw Medic, that's a foil common. When it dies, draw a card. Huh. And then we got a Full Arch Swamp. And then we got a Varmint token. Look at the Varmint. Look at the Varmint. What's it? I wonder if this one would be a good guy to have in my Elish Norn deck. The Saga one. Okay. Here we go. So that was a single rare pack. That kind of sucks, but it's the lands are always useful. Alrighty. Steer Clear? What? Deals 2 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. Steer Clear deals 4 damage to that creature instead if you control the mount as you cast this spell. Huh! Hollow Marauder. 1 less to cast for each creature card in your graveyard. Okay, CDC likes that. It's a 4/2 flyer. Enters the battlefield. Any number of target opponents each discard a card. For each of those opponents who didn't discard a card with mana value 4 or greater, draw a card. Ooh. Gateway Glamour. Exile target non-token creature. Return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. I like that. Destroy target creature if no other creature has greater power. If no other creature has greater power. So it's destroyed. It's basically destroy target creature with the greatest power. Huh. Mobile Homestead. 3/3 for 2. Has haste as long as you control a mount. Whenever Mobile Homestead attacks, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you may put it onto the battlefield. Crew 2. Oh, we got a Mythic! Vraska the Silencer. 3/3 death touch. When a non-token creature an opponent controls dies, you may pay 1. If you do, return that card to the battlefield tapped under your control. It's a treasure artifact with sacrifice this artifact, add 1 mana of any color, and loses all other card types. Huh. It's weird how they've made Vraska turn things into treasure. Not sure how much I like that. Pest Infestation, hey, that's a rare. That's a cool card, too. So there's Mythic. We'll put, And then Pest Infestation is a rare. Full steam ahead. Each creature you control gets +2 against trample. And can't be blocked by more than one creature. Ooh. And then we got a foil Full Art Mountain. And a treasure token. Okay, so that one had a mythic and a rare. Okie doke. Okay, here we go. Let's get to the uncommons. Make your own luck. Simic. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may exile a non-land card from among them. If you do, it becomes plotted. Put the rest into your hand. Oh, wow. Sheesh. Damn, that's actually kind of good. Scalestorm Summoner. Human Warlock for 3. When it attacks, create a 3/1 red dinosaur creature token if you control a creature with power 4 or greater. Demonic Ruckus. Oh, that is cool art. Look at that. Enchanted creature has +1/+1 and has menace and trample. When it's put into a graveyard from the battlefield, draw a card. And you can. That's a good card. Servant of the Stinger. 1/3 death touch. Deals combat damage to a player. If you've committed a crime this turn, you may sacrifice. If you do, search your library for a card, put it in a hand and shuffle. So it's a tutor you gotta work for. Killian joins up. Oh, this is a oh lord, this card. If only it wasn't blue and that was black. When this enters the battlefield, you may exile a non-land card with mana value 3 or less from your hand. If you do, it becomes plotted. Whenever a legendary creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. That is strong. Strong. So that's 1 rare. And then we have Tornado for that one. And then, ooh, lord, this card, look at that. Gyrid, Mirror of the Wilds. Foil Mythic. Yeah, ooh, lord, this card. 3-drop, 3/3 with haste. Non-token creatures you control have tap. Create a token that's a copy of target token you control that entered the battlefield this turn. Non-token creatures you control can tap to create a token. Interesting. Very interesting. And then behind that is one of them deserts. These deserts, looking for them deserts. Okay, so 2 mythics. Let me get these packs over here. So I have 3 rares, 2 set mythics, 1 big score, and 1 rare news, prosperity, whatever the hell they call it. Too many versions, man. Too many versions. Okay. Ravenous Entertainer. Plant Bard. Put a +1 counter on each creature you control that enters the battlefield this turn. Yeah, that's a rehashed effect. Vile Smasher Glypho Grenadier. Whenever another outlaw enters the battlefield under your control, Vile Smasher deals 1 damage to target opponent. For an uncommon, that's not terrible. Thunder Lasso. Enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control. Pardon me, got a tickle in my throat. Ooh, hold on. Whew, sorry about that. Equip creature gets +1/+1. Whenever equip creature attacks, tap target creature defending player controls. Eh. Free Strider Lookout. Human Rogue 3/3 for 3 with reach. Whenever you commit a crime, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a land card from among them onto the battlefield tapped. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Ability triggers only once each turn. Yeah, if it ramps you, that could be really, really strong. And then we have Ride Down. Oh yeah, that's a strong card. Then we have a foil Spring Splasher. Target creature gets -2/-0 until end of turn. Huh. Regular planes. I don't like that tokens are a rarity with these play boosters now. Really don't like that. Beastbond Outcaster, 3-drop, 3/3. Enters the battlefield. If you control a creature with power 4, greater, draw a card. Okay. Canyon Crab, 2-drop, 0/5. Gets +2/-2 until end of turn for 2. At the beginning of your end step, if you haven't cast a spell from your hand this turn, draw a card, then discard a card. Huh. So the not casting a spell, that's a archetype in this set. Ramblin' Possum. It's a possum mount. 3 for 3/3. When it attacks while saddled, it gets +1/+2. Then you may return any number of creatures that saddled it this turn to their owner's hand. That is also interesting. Oh, I got one of these. Surf Exceed. 2-drop Unicorn Mount. First strike lifelink. When it attacks while saddled, create a 3/3 white angel creature token with flying. The saddle 4 though. Like, it has to be a worthy critter to saddle this beast. So, rare. So we got another big score. Generous Plunderer. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may create a treasure token. When you do, target opponent creates a tap treasure token. Whenever Generous Plunderer attacks, it deals damage to defending player equal to the number of artifacts they control. Ooh, lower this card! And then we get Fling. That's nice. Fling is always a good card. Seize the Secrets. Check out that art. One less to cast if you've committed a crime this turn. Draw 2 cards. Ooh. How interesting. And we got another Desert. Very good, very good. And a Mercenary token. There we go. 3 packs left. I've gotten 2 big scores, 2 set mythics, one of them foil. Oh, this guy. Was it a Gem Lightfoot Sky Explorer? Human Scout Flying Vigilance. 4-drop 3/3. At the beginning of your end step, if you haven't cast a spell from your hand this turn, draw a card. If you haven't cast a spell from your hand, there's interesting stuff to be done there. Cunning Coyote. 2-drop 2/2 with haste. Enters the battlefield. Another target creature you control gets +1/+1 and gains haste until end of turn. Sandstone Verge, that's a desert. Target creature can't block this turn, activate only as a sorcery. Miriam Herd Whisperer. As long as it's your turn, mounts and vehicles you control have hexproof. Whenever a mount or vehicle you control attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Very much the enabler for mount. Vladimir Newblood. This is an interesting guy. It's 2-drop 2/2 Vampire Rogue. Whenever you commit a crime, put a +1/+1 counter on Vladimir. Only triggers once. As long as it has 4 more +1/+1 counters, it has Menace and Lifelink. So, like, just the fact that this guy cares about how many counters, like, once it has a set amount of counters, it's, like, stupid good. Like, you might make it into my Kethis deck. Because Kethis deck just puts counters on everything. And then we have Journey to Nowhere. Interesting card. Foil Gold Pan. Create a treasure token. Equip creature gets +1/+1. Good desert mercenary token. Very good. Okay. Last 2 packs of the day. There we go. Alright. Visage Bandit. Jesus, okay. Shapeshifter Rogue. You may have Visage Bandit enter the battlefield as a copy of a creature you control, except as a Shapeshifter Rogue in addition to its other types, and it's got plot. That's not a bad clone. That's not a bad clone at all. Lazar, Familiar Stranger. I seem to remember this sucking. 3-drop, 1/4. Whenever you commit a crime, put a +1/+1 on Lazar, then you may exile a card from a graveyard. If a creature card was exiled this way, you may have Lazar become a copy of that card until end of turn. This will be triggers only once. It's until end of turn and triggers only once. And that's you have to commit the crime. It's so Oh, Lava Spur Brutes. Ooh, love this card. The equip creature gets +1/+0 and has ward 1. It's 1-drop for 1. 1-drop, equip 1. That's nice. Here we go, and Intrepid Stable Master? Human Scout, 2-drop, 2/2. Reach, tap to add green, add 2 mana of any one color. Spend this mana only to cast mount or vehicle spells. 6-shot show off. People are talking about this card. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, 6 show off gets +2/+0 until end of turn. It has flying and haste, and it plots for its same cost. It's a neat critter. Heartless Pillage. Foil Explosive Derailment. It's a spree card. Deals 4 damage to target creature, destroy target artifact. Huh. Am I feeling? No, it just feels really weird. There's a foil desert. Nothing else. Alrighty, last pack, y'all. Thank you very much for joining me. Will I get another mythic? Will I get another big score? It's a shame one of my big scores was Rest in Peace. Here we go. Prairie Dog. It's a squirrel? Okay. 2-drop, 2/2. Lifelink at the beginning of your end step. If you haven't cast a spell from your hand this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Prairie Dog. Until end of turn, if you would put 1 or more +1/+1 counters on a creature you control, put that many +1/+1 counters. Put that many +1/+1 counters on it instead. It costs 5 to get this ability. Yuck. Spinewoods Armadillo, 6-drop, 7/7 with reach and ward 3. Discard this, search your library for a basic land card or a desert, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. You gain 3 life. For 2? Hell yes! That's wow. Oh, I had this played on me today. This is crazy. Freaking Magebane Lizard. Whenever a player casts a non-creature spell, Magebane Lizard deals damage to that player equal to the number of non-creature spells they've cast this turn. Whenever they cast. So, first one hits you for 1, second one hits you for 2. Oh lord, this card, but I already have it in foil. I already have you in foil. Oh? Oh, I got the champion card. I hate these cards because they just look too real, like too nerdy. Duelist of the Mind, 2-drop, star 3, Flying Vigilance. Its power is equal to the number of cards you've drawn this turn. Whenever you commit a crime, you may draw a card. If you do discard a card, this ability triggers only once each turn. It's an interesting card. It's always a 1/3. And then we have a rare Detention Sphere. And then we have a foil Sandstorm Verge. And then another desert. And a bat token. So there we go. So out of 8 packs, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 rares and or mythics in 8 packs. That's really interesting. That's a lot of stuff, man, when you think about it. It's these cards really that are the worth. And what was it? 3 rares, one of them foil. Wait, 3 mythics, one of them foil. It's not too bad. Of the rares that I got, I'm not sure if, like, maybe Kellen joins up is worthwhile. I'm not sure that any of these other things. Well, Slick Show Off, I think, because people are talking about that one. Pest Infestation's an interesting card. So yeah, it was an interesting experience. It's not too crazy, but it got a couple of like Fortune really makes me think that maybe there's a build around there, or maybe I'll use the uncommon one that wants to build around mounts and vehicles, just to see what you can do with that. Mounts are a really interesting thing in this set to me, even though they're just kind of a rehash of vehicles. They just work a little different. So, okay, doke. Thank you very much for joining me on this one. If you like my quirky content, like, comment, share, subscribe. Boost your Schlub's numbers. Thank you once again. Stay Schlubby, my friends.